Over the course of my tech and cybersecurity career, I've gotten many certifications from the CompTIA A Plus, the CompTIA Network Plus, the Security Plus, the CISO Plus, AWS certifications, Azure, Splunk, and several certifications that have helped me in my career. But this year, I plan on taking fewer certifications, and I will be telling you why I'm taking fewer certifications in this video. Let's get right into it. What is up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Day, and on this channel, I talk about cybersecurity and life stuff. So today, I'm going to be talking about why I'm taking fewer certifications in 2022. But first, let's start with what certifications I have. So specifically, in no particular order, I have the CompTIA A Plus, Network Plus, Security Plus, CYSA Plus, Azure Fundamentals, AWS Cloud Practitioner, Splunk Certified Core User, ITIL, and Linux Essentials as well. I think those ones I remember off the top of my head. So those are the major certifications I have, and I've gotten across my cybersecurity career, and I feel like this year I deliberately planned. I just don't feel I deliberately planned that I was gonna take fewer certifications this year. So, but before I get into that, I want to start by kind of going over some things. Like first of all, like how certifications have been beneficial to my career so far. I mean, most of the largest views I've had in my channel, like the most views I've had on my channel are like from my certification videos. So that's pretty much like where a bulk of my subscribers have come from or might have come from. And also, I also owe a lot of my knowledge, my baseline knowledge, to studying for certifications because certifications validate your knowledge. So studying for the certifications, I owe most of my cybersecurity knowledge to that. So sorts have definitely helped me to get interviews, to be put in front of hiring managers, and so I'm definitely grateful for the certifications I have and for how they've helped me in my career in terms of validating my knowledge of certain topics or certain skills in cybersecurity and tech in general. Now, I want to give out some thoughts or explain some thoughts about certifications. The first thing is certifications are super controversial, especially in the tech industry or cybersecurity industry or IT industry. People talk about certifications a lot, and they're super controversial. Like people have really, so people are super opinionated about certifications, about if they're important, if you should even take certifications at all. So I just want to put that out there. I'm not like one of those super opinionated people. I think certifications are great if you utilize them the right way, if you study them the right way, if you get them the right way. I think they're super useful. But you just have to go about it the right way. Also, certifications most times validate your skills rather than teach you your skills. So the result of you passing the certification is to validate that you have the skills or the knowledge in certain domains. So the certification doesn't necessarily give you the skill, it only validates that you have taken the time to study and to understand the concepts and skills required for the knowledge that is required to pass the certifications. So the third thing I wanted to cover is also the fact that certifications either have some sort of HR applicability or learning applicability. So certifications are really huge on like HR, like the CISSP, the CEH, the OISP. You know those certifications that HR really loves. So there's some certifications like that, and there's also some that are like bigger and like learning that are not as popular with HR. Maybe like the Blue Team Level One or like the PNPT. So being able to kind of find a balance between like what is going to be applicable for HR and what is going to be applicable for your learning is going to be important. So moving forward, let's talk about what certifications I'm taking this year. So this year, I personally have planned to take the Blue Team Level 1, the AWS Solutions Architect, the AWS SysOps Administrator, the PNPT from TCM Security, and whatever certifications are required for my WGU program. So in one of my videos from last year, I talked about my plans for this year where I go over all of these different certifications that I plan on taking. So if you want to check the video out, I'll leave a link to it somewhere in a card up here or up here. So definitely check out that video. I go over my plans for 2022 with Notion and my certification plans and stuff like that. So those are the certs I'm taking for 2022. And the reason why I'm taking fewer certs this year compared to my past years where I've taken certifications is firstly, I want to focus more on my skills. I want to build specific skills in specific domains specifically in cloud security, which is what I've been talking about a lot. I really want to build my skills and my foundation in cloud security. Learn more about things I'm not really good at, maybe like Python or like PowerShell or like Linux or like Bash scripting. I want to build those skills, and I don't necessarily think I need certifications to build those skills. I need to study, to lab, and to continuously work on those skills, right? So for me, that's my focus, and I think investing the time in those skills rather than just multiple certifications would be better. Of course, certifications give you a guided path for certain skills or for different things like that, but I really want to focus more on skills rather than studying to pass certifications. Next, I'm keeping in mind the fact that certifications are a huge time commitment. So certifications can span from maybe studying for a day to maybe studying for a year or years. So people spend years studying for certification or months or weeks. So it's always a huge time commitment, regardless of whatever certification I plan on taking. So I would rather invest my time in studying and getting a good return on my investment. So I want to invest my time, of course, like I said, focusing on my skills. I also want to invest my time working on more projects. I feel like the project based approach to learning new skills is usually neglected and overlooked, and people just kind of go the certification, which is the default route. I want to focus more on skills on projects. Like if I'm studying for AWS, I want to focus on AWS projects, like build projects surrounding AWS. If I'm studying maybe like Azure, I want to build projects in Azure. If I'm learning Python or learning like a programming language, I want to build projects or do coding projects based around those skills or like those specific domains that I'm studying for, rather than pursuing certifications. I feel like once you have the knowledge, it's easier to study for the certifications and to pass the certifications even in shorter amounts of time. So I want to work more on projects and on more of my skills. I also want to invest more time in building Cyberworks Academy, which is the YouTube, the Discord, the entire community, the platform, everything. So if you're not in the Discord, be sure to check out the link in the description and be sure to join the Discord. It's a great community. We'll be happy to have you there. But I want to spend more time on content for Cyberworks Academy, for building the brand, building the website, building the Discord, building the community. I have a bigger picture for it, so I want to invest more time on that. I also want to invest more time in work related things. I feel like in my career so far, I've spent so much time chasing like my skills or chasing like skills that are not but that not I've not always necessarily directly applied to my current job because I wanted to be better at something else. And I feel like in some ways it might be a little selfish towards my career or towards my job, because ultimately all of my skills are kind of directed towards my career growth. However, kind of neglected focusing on skills for my current job and then going on to learn other skills outside of that is something I want to do less of and focus on my job, focus on the skills, and be really good at whatever job I find myself in. So I want to invest more time in work related skills, and I also want to be more intentional about what I'm learning. I feel like certifications, chasing the next certification, just kind of keeps you on this continuous chase for certifications. I want to be more intentional about what I'm learning. Like I want to dive deep into these technologies, like dive deep into AWS, dive deep into Azure, dive deep into whatever technology that I'm learning, rather than just like jump into the next good certification or the next certification out there. So really being intentional about what I'm learning, something I really want to focus on more this year in 2022. And also I want people to see that more certifications do not necessarily correlate with more skill or a more successful career. I feel like people have this notion that the more certifications someone has, the more knowledgeable they are or the more skillful they are, which is not necessarily entirely always true. Sometimes there are people with a lot of certifications are definitely could be definitely knowledgeable, but it doesn't always mean they're knowledgeable. You can always be good and always be knowledgeable without having the most certifications or the most advanced certifications, or you could always have a successful career with more certification with not have without having more certifications. So I want people to see that. I don't want to be like that example of somebody who has all of these certifications and that's why I have this like huge success in my career. I want people to see that you can focus on projects, on networking, on building your brand, and doing other things beyond certifications to build your career, be it in IT, in cybersecurity, what area of tech and cloud, whatever it is. I want people to see that you can be successful, you can be knowledgeable without having the most amount of certifications. So those are the reasons why I'm doing fewer certifications in 2022. That's all for this video. If you like this video, please be sure to smash the like button and be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And be sure to leave a comment about your thoughts and your experiences with certifications. I would really love to know. With that said, thank you once again for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.